Hey guys, currently I'm working on a Full Metal Alchemist Conquer of Shambhala review, but due to some technical difficulties, I haven't been able to properly access it. And currently my editing software has had two glitches that have potentially wiped out everything. So I'm currently working on that. I'm also planning to make part 2 of the Animorphs video that I was originally working on by popular demand of 4 people out of 9. So I decided just to kind of have a little filler right now, and since the new Smash Bros. Game is coming out, I kind of wanted to, have some preparation. So I thought, what about if I do a Let's Play for the original Smash Bros., the Smash Bros. For the GameCube, and Brawl. So I'm playing this on the Virtual Console of the Wii on a emulator, well, the Wii U's emulator for the Wii. So, personally, I mean, I never really played I never grew up with the original Smash Bros. Never played it as a child. I only picked it up recently, and it's decent, but it's not on par with Melee and Brawl. However, I'm glad I checked it out for curiosity reasons to see how the series started out. Love this intro. So, just to give you an idea of how I'm playing this right now, I don't have an HDMI TV, and basically my game capture device, which is now Gatto, only outputs to HDMI. So what ends up happening is I don't have anything to look at. However, because of the fact that the Wii U has a for the Wii U's new update for number 4, sorry, let me rephrase that. For the Wii U, you can basically play, Wii games on it. But not only that, now they project the same image that's on your TV to the gamepad. So currently, I'm looking at the gamepad, and I'm using the classic controller attached to a Wiimote while looking at a gamepad screen to play this with headphones on. But what you're looking at right now is the TV screen. Or at least what would be projected on my TV screen, but I can't see it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run each character through the single player. I'll start out with Fox. So, kind of for the combat for this game is not on par with Melee or Brawl. It's a lot simpler. I'm not going to even really try and fight Link because he's incredibly easy at this point in the game. But basically, you have your normal attacks with A. You have your A to a certain direction with the control stick. But other than that, you have your specials, but in this game you only get 3 specials. You have your B up, and your B down. You don't have a B left or right. So combat seems a bit limited. Also, you can't charge your normal attacks, your A to the side or your A up or A down. You can only standardly attack them, so although that kind of makes combat limited, and you can make the argument, well, that's the appeal to Smash Bros. It's unlike Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, you have a very simple fighting system that anyone can pick up. But here, I don't think it works as effectively because, although it's a simple combat system, it doesn't really expand beyond that. For example, in later games, it's a simple combat system that anyone can pick up, but you can have complex scenarios and complex strategies. Here, it just seems kind of like a bare-bones fighter.
Fight!
Alright, so now we're on a genocide of Yoshis.
3, 2, 1, go!
They put up minimal to no effort. But then again, I'm on very easy. They become a lot more aggressive as you raise the difficulty level. I'm keeping it on very easy because I plan to go through each character, and that's going to take a long time, so I'd rather kind of breeze through these. So, I think Fox is probably the best character for this game. He has kind of the most variety in attacks. He has, you know, your laser, which is a projectile attack. You have your B-down, which can be used as a short-range attack and also can deflect. And then you have your A-up, which can be used to, you know, move in certain directions and inflict damage. Of course, his attacks would be ironed out and perfected in later games, along with all the other characters.
Fox versus Fox!
So, kind of what I had planned was, since the new Smash Bros. Game is coming out, I'm gonna basically run the gauntlets through each game, kind of do their classics, their adventure, the all-stars. This one only has classics, so I'm gonna do it for each character. But with Melee and Brawl, I'm basically gonna choose one character and run through the classic, adventure, and all-star. Brawl, that's gonna take a while, because I probably will go through the entire adventure mode for Brawl. The entire subspace if necessary. And then the main reason is because I have midterms right now, and that is making video making hectic. I'm trying to work on this Full Metal video I'm working on. I'm also trying to work on the Animorphs review. And there's just no time right now. So I also had the idea when my finals come up, I could probably play the 2 new Smash Bros, assuming they come out. Nintendo hasn't released a date, they just say 2014. Speaking of the new Smash Bros, I'm kind of excited for it because the current roster they released at E3 was, it was originally something similar to the N64's original 8 characters, minus Yoshi, and then Bowser and Kid Icarus, and Pit has changed a lot. He has a lot of new attack. Well, his moveset seems to be changed up based on the screenshots we got. Then they also confirmed, I can't get that. They also confirmed the Villager, who the internet has given a personality of a sadomasochist. Kind of hope Nintendo somehow, oh crap, no, kind of hope Nintendo incorporates that into a character trait, because the Villager's really a blank slate that you project your personality onto if you're playing Animal Crossing. Then we got Megaman, which is great. Nintendo said they were going to use one Capcom character, and I'm not surprised it was Megaman. I don't think a Street Fighter character would work very well in a Smash Bros. Game. I mean, you would think it would be, you'd think it would be obvious because, you know, it's a fighting game translating to a fighting game. Well, the Smash Bros. Combat system I don't think really would match a Street Fighter characters because, well, Smash Bros. Is very much a platformer, kind of transformed into a fighting game, where Street Fighter is a kind of elementary... I've been attacking Donkey Kong. What am I doing? I haven't been paying attention. I'm taking out Mario Brothers. Yeah, I don't think a Street Fighter character would work very well. Maybe it would, but I'm actually glad Mega Man isn't here because he's a platforming character, and I think that would work better for the Smash Bros. Series. And then we had the Wii Fit Trainer, which I gotta say the trailer they released was pretty hilarious, and I'd also go further that I kind of it looks like a fun character to play as, kind of like a more rounded out Zero Suit Samus, more of a perfected Zero Suit Samus, which I think could be pretty fun to use. And then in the following months they released Olimar, which I'm happy about, Luigi, which is no surprise, Peach, which is no surprise, Toon Link, Sonic, that's cool, because then we're going to have Sonic and Mega Man in the same game. I think that's a first. And Rosalina, which I think is going to be a really good new character, and that trailer was awesome. And then, really recently, they announced Zelda, and Zelda looks like she's separated from Sheik. Like, there was no screenshots of Sheik in it, it was only a Zelda. And there was actually a new attack she had in one of the screenshots that was based on Spirit Tracks, where one of the knights appears. And, yeah, I think that could be a replacement for a beat-down attack now that Sheik is separated from her. But again, it's only speculation. But then, at first, I think that would be nice, because in a sense, I mean, despite being the same character, they really don't need to... Despite, in storyline, being the same character, I don't feel like they need to be bonded as the same character. Like, I'd like to see them in terms of gameplay separated. But actually, I have a fear maybe Sheik is removed from the roster for good. Like, maybe he isn't his own standalone character, and that I'm afraid of, because I really like Sheik as a character. He's a really fast and agile fighter, which I've gotten too used to in Melee and Brawl, and I'd really be upset if they removed him from the roster. Yeah, Nintendo, I think, said they wanted a smaller roster, and I think they said it was the same number of characters as the same number of characters in Brawl, only there'd be different characters. Same number of characters. So does that mean we're going to remove a lot of characters from Brawl? Like, that's a good thing. Oh, and Marth was confirmed. I forgot to mention him. But, yeah, I'm kind of nervous and excited for the new Smash, because, in my opinion, I feel like the Smash series has a lot of significance for Nintendo in general, because it's very much their, the Smash series is very much, I like to think it's a time to just reflect on Nintendo in general. Like, you know, you see all the franchises come together, you see all the stages and characters based on the previous consoles games. Like, the GameCube version was based a lot on N64 games, the Brawl one was based a lot on Wii and DS games, and then the, probably this new one, based on the screenshots we've given, is based on a lot Wii games and DS games. The Wii versions being the Wii game focused on the Wii U and the DS focused on the 3DS. So, yeah, like, they kind of need to make sure they get it right, because this, for a lot of people, is kind of a bridging point to Nintendo. This is kind of... You know, Super Smash Bros. Melee was my first game, and that really kind of introduced me to the Nintendo universe, and, you know, I experiment with it. I look at a lot of the different characters and stages, and I get curious about them, and then I go buy their games and experience them. So, I have Smash to thank for a lot of that. Let's see, how do I get there? Get up there! Oh, crap. Oh.
Fox versus Kirby team.
So, yeah, with the Smash Bros, it's not really on par with the others, and I don't necessarily really recommend getting it unless you're just fascinated about how the series started, because there is some things that are somewhat exclusive. The music's really good. Some of the stages are a bit different. Saffron City is a pretty good stage. And Board the Platforms is a pretty addictive... that was what I was just playing. Board the Platforms is a pretty addictive mini-game to play, along with their Break the Targets. Anyway. Crap. But I'm kind of happy that I got this. It's only $10, and it was kind of interesting to see how the series came out, but I don't think I'd really play this with a group of friends. It's kind of a bare bones fighter. But again, if it weren't for this game, the others wouldn't exist.